Welcome back. In this tutorial, I'm going to show you how to create this small little Easter trinket basket with little bunny ears using Ganxxet's new 5mm braided cord. So to get started, you will need a 8mm crochet hook, some scissors, a tapestry needle, and then about 100 feet of the 5mm braided cord. We're going to start by creating a magic ring, then chain 1, and we are going to do 6 single crochets into the magic ring. So to do a single crochet, we're going to insert our hook, yarn over, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull up another loop, and that's your first single crochet. And we're going to do 5 more. Insert your hook, yarn over, there's 2 on the loop, yarn over one more time, pull through, single crochet. Insert your hook, yarn over, pull up a loop, yarn over one more time, single crochet. And do that until we have 6 in the magic circle. Once you have 6 on here, you're going to count each V, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and I'm going to slip stitch into that 6th chain from the beginning of that round, or the first chain from that beginning of the round. So you insert your hook, pull that loop through, and pull through again. And then we're going to pull on the little tail as tight as we can to close off this circle. And then after we did the 6 single crochets, you're going to chain 1. And now for round 2, we're going to complete 2 single crochets into each stitch. So that will give us a total of 12 all the way around, 12 single crochets. So we're going to insert our hook into that same stitch, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through both, and do another one into that same stitch. That's 2 into the first stitch, and then we're going to do 2 into the next stitch and 2 into each stitch all the way around for a total of 12 single crochets all the way around. And you guys can drag this with you, the little tail, or weave this in later, whatever you guys decide. It's just easier for me to drag it because then I can just snip it when I'm all done. So continue doing that and I'll meet you back over here. Now that we completed our 12 single crochets, we're going to slip stitch into that first stitch of the round. So yarn over, pull up the cord, and pull through the other loop as well, like this, and then chain 1. That's the end of round 2. For round 3, we're going to single crochet 1 into the same stitch, single crochet 2 into the next stitch, single crochet 1 into the 3rd stitch, single crochet 2 into the 4th stitch. So this is going to be our pattern for round 3. For round 3, we're going to do 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2 all the way around, and I'll meet you back over here. Now that you finish row 3, you should have a total of 18 single crochets all the way around. And now we're going to slip stitch to that first stitch of that round, chain 1, and for our 4th row, and this is our final base row, we are going to single crochet 1 into the same stitch, single crochet 1 into the next stitch, and then 2 into the next stitch. So this will be our pattern for round 4. For round 4, we are going to do 1, 1, 2, 1, 1, 2, 1, 1, 2, all the way around, and I'll meet you back on this side. Now that you finish round 4, you should have a total of 24 single crochets all the way around. So we're going to slip stitch, insert your hook, yarn over, pull up a loop, pull through another. Now chain 1, and for row 5, we are going to work in back loops only. So when I mean back loops, I mean these right here, the top V's. So we're going to only single crochet in those. So for this round, we're not single crocheting into the same one. We're going into the one next to that. So insert your hook, yarn over, just that top loop only, yarn over one more time. And that's your first single crochet. And we're going to do that all the way around. That top loop only, we're going to complete single crochets all the way around until we get to here. This is the last stitch. So keep going, single crochets. Okay, so now that we finished, this is our last one right here. This is our connector, so we don't crochet into that one. So you should have a total of 23 all the way around, not counting this. This is in a stitch right here. So 23 all the way around, and then we're going to slip stitch into the top stitch of that first single crochet of that round. Chain 1. Okay, and for row 6, so it's going to be for row 6, 7, and 8. They're all going to be repetition. So for this, from now starting at 6, we're going to single crochet now into the same stitch for 6, 7, and 8. And we're just going to single crochet into each stitch all the way around. Okay, so for row 6, 7, and 8, this pattern is going to be the same. So single crochet all the way around, and you will have a total of 23 every time. Okay, so I finished row 6. So we're going to slip stitch to seal off that round, chain 1. For row 7, single crochet into the same stitch again and all the way around. So continue this pattern, just single crochets all the way around, and I'll meet you again over here. Okay, so now we're going to finish that row 7. We're going to slip stitch into that first stitch of that round. We're going to chain 1, and this is our final row of single crochets. So single crochet into the same stitch and then all the way around, and then I'll meet you back over here and show you how to sew this. Okay, so now that we finished row 8, we are going to slip stitch into that first stitch of that round. Okay, and now we are going to cut some tail. So we're gonna leave the hook on, yarn over one more time, and pull it through, and this seals the cord. So now we're gonna use the tapestry needle. I think mine's a little too thin now. I might just have to use a crochet hook for this, and that's okay. So what we're gonna do is just drag that through a couple times through some of these stitches, in and out. One more time, we're gonna put it through here. Okay, now that our cord is through here, I'm just gonna use my crochet hook because my tapestry needle won't work, it's too small, and just drag this through down. Then I'm gonna go through another one, just down the line. Wrap this around it, and then just pull through. Then I'm gonna do that one more time. And then now that I went all the way down, I can snip it. And then I can cut the other small tail as well. If you didn't weave this one in, you can start weaving it in. I dragged it with me, so I'm just gonna snip it and then I'll be fine. So this is your base. So now we're gonna make the bunny ears. So now that we finished the little base, we are going to create a slip knot with the same cord, leave a little chain or a little tail, and then we're gonna create a slip knot. And then from the basket, this is the back of our basket, and then I'm gonna work in the cord next to it, but from the inside. Okay, so we're gonna insert our hook, yarn over, pull a loop, and then we're gonna pull again through that slip knot. And then pull the little tail, and that should seal it. So it's like that, and then from here we're gonna chain 10. after we change 10, we are going to skip 1 stitch. We're going to insert our hook into the next stitch right here. So skip this one, go into this one, yarn over, pull a loop, and then pull another loop. Okay, and that's 1 bunny ear. So now we're going to cut a little tail, leave a little length. From here, we're going to yarn over one more time to seal off that cord. Okay, so here's 1 bunny ear. So now what we have to do is weave both of these cords into our basket. Okay, so I managed to get my cord onto a little tapestry to start weaving it in. So I'm gonna go in through that same hole to tighten that through there, and then I'm just gonna weave in on this side a couple times. And then same thing, I'm gonna drag this down the bottom, how we sealed the basket. All the way down, and I'm gonna snip it, and I'm gonna do the same with the other little tail on this side. Okay, so I got my tapestry on this other side, so I'm gonna do the same thing. I'm gonna go through that same stitch, and then I'm gonna go this way. Just till the middle part right here, and then I'm gonna go down the middle. Same thing, just repeat, and then snip it, and then we'll work on the second bunny ear. Okay, so to make the bunny ear on the opposite side, we're gonna do the same thing. We're gonna just grab a tail, create a slip knot. Okay, so we're gonna repeat what we did on this side to this side. So this is the middle, so we're gonna start right here in this stitch right here. We're gonna insert our hook, and then we're gonna yarn over. Oh, let me move the little tail out the way. Insert our hook, we're gonna yarn over. It's gonna be like this, and then we're gonna slip stitch into the other little slip knot, and then from here we're gonna chain 10 again. So chain 10, go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, 10. Oh, I almost went to 11. Okay, so from here, now we're gonna slip stitch this to this side over here. Okay, so we're gonna skip a stitch and insert the hook into that next stitch. Okay, and then we're gonna yarn. Oh, this is a little backward. Hold on, I'm gonna have to adjust my hook. Okay, so we're gonna pull yarn over, pull that, and then pull through that hook or this stitch as well to seal it. Okay, and then after we did that, we're gonna leave a tail, we're gonna cut it. Okay, and we're gonna tighten that, and we're gonna yarn over one more time, and then pull that loop. Like so. And then now we're gonna have to weave this in. Okay, and I'm gonna add in everything that I just all the little tails. So for this one as well, we're gonna come in and out a couple times, weave it in, and seal it. And this is the last step to making the Easter basket. Once we complete this, we are all done and finished. So let's weave all these little excess strands in and to cut them and seal it, and we are done. So once we tidied that up, this is the finish of your basket. I hope you enjoyed this. I hope it was fun. I hope it was easy. This is my first time working with this 5mm braided, and I do really like how sturdy and just how good the structure is on the basket. So if you enjoyed this video, you liked it, you had fun, you make yourself some little Easter baskets for this year, next year, save this video. Please like and subscribe. It helps my small channel. I'm almost to 500 subscribers. I'm trying to get there. Hope you love it, and shout out to little Alaya.